The Freedom-class littoral combat ship was born from a bold idea: create a fast, agile warship for the chaotic waters close to shore. The U.S. Navy wanted something its larger destroyers and cruisers couldn't do: dominate the littorals with speed and adaptability. The LCS was designed as a modular platform, a pickup truck of the seas, able to swap mission packages for different threats. This flexibility promised a cost-effective solution to a wide range of coastal challenges. But the journey was rocky. Cost overruns, technical glitches, and fierce debate about its survivability dogged the program from the start. Critics questioned if a lightly armored ship could survive modern threats, or if trying to do everything meant excelling at nothing. For the Philippines, with its vast coastline and maritime challenges, the LCS concept is compelling. A fast, adaptable ship seems perfect for patrolling archipelagic waters and responding to piracy or territorial disputes. Yet the controversies can't be ignored. Adopting the Freedom class would be a gamble, one that could revolutionize the Philippine Navy or burden it with a complex asset. The LCS story is a lesson in both innovation and caution. It's a ship that embodies both the promise and peril of military transformation. The stakes for any Navy considering it are high. Traditional warships are built for the open ocean, but the Freedom-class LCS was designed for the littoral zone: shallow, crowded, and complex. Its shallow draft lets it go where larger ships can't, bringing advanced capabilities right to the coastline. Built for speed and agility, the LCS can sprint at over 40 knots, redeploying rapidly or chasing down threats. This high-tempo style of warfare is perfect for archipelagic nations like the Philippines, with thousands of islands and narrow straits. The LCS's ability to operate close to shore would give the Philippine Navy unprecedented access and control over its waters. Controlling the littorals is vital. These are economic hubs, shipping lanes, and front lines of territorial disputes. The LCS was conceived to ensure freedom of navigation and push back against attempts to close off these critical areas. For the Philippines, this mission is central to national security. The ship's design is fundamentally different, prioritizing speed, shallow water access, and rapid response. It's a tool for modern maritime challenges, not just a scaled-down destroyer. The LCS redefines what a coastal warship can do. The LCS's most revolutionary feature is its modular design. Instead of a single-purpose ship, the LCS can be reconfigured with mission packages for anti-submarine, surface warfare, or mine countermeasures. The anti-submarine warfare module equips the ship with advanced sonar, helicopters, and drones to hunt submarines in shallow waters. The surface warfare package adds powerful missiles and guns, turning the LCS into a threat to enemy ships and fast attack craft. The Mine Countermeasures module uses unmanned vehicles to find and neutralize mines, keeping shipping lanes open without risking the crew. This modularity was meant to let the LCS adapt quickly to new missions. In theory, a ship could swap roles in port and redeploy within days. For navies facing diverse threats, this flexibility is a game changer. The LCS can be a sub-hunter, a surface combatant, or a minesweeper, whatever the mission demands. It's a single hull with many faces, designed for the unpredictable nature of modern coastal warfare. That's the promise of the LCS. The Freedom-class LCS packs a balanced mix of firepower and technology. Its main weapon is a rapid-fire 57mm gun, effective against surface targets, aircraft, and even incoming missiles. The ship is armed with rolling airframe missiles for defense and increasingly the Naval Strike Missile for long-range offense. The addition of the NSM transforms the LCS into a serious threat to larger warships. A large flight deck supports helicopters and drones, extending the ship's reach for surveillance, anti-submarine, and surface warfare. The MH-60 Seahawk and MQ-8 Fire Scout drone provide eyes, ears, and firepower far beyond the ship itself. Propelled by powerful water jets, the LCS can exceed 40 knots. Speed is its tactical weapon. This agility allows it to reposition, intercept, or evade threats quickly. The combination of advanced weapons, aircraft, and speed makes the Freedom class a unique warship for dynamic combat environments. It's built for the fast-paced, unpredictable battles of the littorals. The Freedom-class LCS is striking for its small size and even smaller crew. At just 387 feet and a core crew of about 50, it relies on automation to handle tasks that once required hundreds. The ship's bridge and combat center are integrated, letting a handful of sailors oversee navigation, weapons, and systems. Each crew member is cross-trained, expected to handle multiple roles. A flexible, high-skill team. Mission package specialists join as needed, bringing expertise for specific deployments. This approach aims for efficiency and lower operating costs, but the small crew and heavy automation have brought challenges: fatigue, high workload, and difficulties with repairs at sea. The Navy has had to increase crew size to manage the operational tempo. The sea fighter jet concept is powerful, but running a warship 24/7 is demanding. The LCS's crew model is innovative, but not without real-world limits. The Freedom-class LCS's story is riddled with controversy. Costs soared far beyond original estimates, turning a cheap warship into an expensive acquisition. Mechanical issues, especially with the complex combining gear, led to breakdowns and delays. The Navy even halted new deliveries until fixes were found. Survivability has been a major concern. The LCS is lightly armored, built to commercial standards, and critics fear it's too vulnerable in real combat. Efforts to up-armor and improve defenses continue, but doubts remain. The modular mission package concept also fell short. Swapping modules proved slow and complex, and some packages struggled to deliver. The Navy abandoned the idea of rapid role changes, assigning each LCS a primary mission for its service life. The core vision of flexibility was undermined by technical and operational realities. The LCS is a cautionary tale of innovation colliding with complexity. For the Philippine Navy, the Freedom-class LCS is both a tempting and risky prospect. Its speed, agility, and shallow water capability seem tailor-made for the archipelago's maritime challenges. The LCS could outpace pirates, patrol disputed waters, and provide a credible deterrent with advanced missiles. Helicopters and drones would boost surveillance and response across thousands of islands. Acquiring the LCS could elevate the Philippine Navy's status, giving it real sea denial power. But the ship's high costs, maintenance demands, and reliability issues are serious concerns. Adopting the LCS would require major investments in training, logistics, and infrastructure. The Philippines is watching the U.S. experience closely, balancing the ship's promise against its pitfalls. The Freedom-class LCS is a lesson in the risks and rewards of military innovation. It broke from tradition, prioritizing speed, modularity, and automation for modern coastal warfare. The ship's capabilities are attractive for nations like the Philippines, offering a leap in maritime power. But the LCS's troubled development shows that new technology brings steep costs and challenges. Even the U.S. Navy struggled to make the concept work. For smaller navies, a misstep could mean expensive, unreliable ships that drain resources. The LCS reminds us that the newest tech isn't always the best solution. Choosing a ship like this is about strategic vision and accepting both risk and reward. The future belongs to navies that can adapt and integrate new technologies wisely. The LCS, for all its flaws, has forced a rethink of how to fight in the littorals and what it takes to build the Navy of tomorrow.